What's up, guys? I'm Ted with the A-Team. Today we're going to be going over our last and final episode with the incredible Kazu Okuda. If you guys don't know already, Kazu is a cinematographer that regularly shoots with Nike, the MoMa, and Vogue. A few weeks ago, we visited a fashion shoot that he was doing in New York City at Contra Studios, where we went over his tips on how to light for high fashion. Tip 1. Frontal key first.
We're all so in love with side lighting, backlighting these days, and obviously for cinematic stuff, it's amazing. It looks great, you can never lose. However, for fashion, you are selling the product and it is about the person. You need to see the person.
But in high fashion, your subject is usually and already the most beautiful and important part of your frame. You need to make sure that they're bright and visible so that you can capture all that before you start adding any additional frills. Tip 2. Light for a centralized area.
In fashion, there's a lot less blocking, even if you give direction. A lot of the actions are more spontaneous. They're not always going to hit their marks. So you typically want to close down your lens one stop deeper than you would like to, just to account for those movements.
By living one stop deeper, you allow for a deeper depth of field and more space for your camera and model to play. This is not precision product shots, it's about human moments and human beauty. So let's leave a little bit of air in that frame for your talent to come to life. Tip 3. Know the attitude of your shoot.
Some shoots are a lot more grungier than others. Some of them are a lot happier. So if it's a happier shoot, you do need to light for that. A lot softer, a lot higher key, brighter. And if it's more grungy, you could have more contrast. But you definitely need to support the mood. You don't want something to be too bright, even if it's supposed to be edgy. You don't want it to be too dark if it's supposed to be a happy piece.
So decide the style that you're going for first, and then make sure that your lighting complements that. Tip 4. Eyelight and catch light.
I know it's about the look and the clothes, and when you start citing more side or more contrast, you start losing that catch in the eye. I always carry a small LED light that I could throw right on top of the camera. So you could have it at minimum strength, and it actually reflects on the eye, so you get a little glimpse and a little light to the eye. Some of the other tricks you can use is even a fill, even a small piece of paper right above the camera if you don't have a LED, or you could even tape the inside of your matte box with white, and that actually reflects on the eye.
What Kazu is talking about here is having a light that doesn't change the actual exposure of your shot at all. It's a frontal light that adds just enough light to bounce off the eyes, the most reflective part of a person's face.